When you're on hot tires, it picks those up, so you got to clean those off. It takes a couple of laps.
Sometimes here it's rubble.
Yeah, good point.
And there's the 008 Aston Martin. Now they are serving it. Oh, and we've got the Reese car and the 87 Farnbacher Lowell entry. There's damage to the right side, substantial to the Farnbacher Lowell car. The question is, was there any to the Reese entry?
Look at that.
Boy, both right side. Oh, the crabbing. Oh, and big problems for Jamie, too. Look at the wheel.
This is our leader in GT2. Let's take a look at it. Coming down into the old hairpin area. There you see it looked like Melo was down on the inside of the 87 machine. Big contact there. Just absolutely rooted the right side of that Porsche, as you can see.
Well, you can see
Dirk Werner behind the wheel.
In the right front, even, you can see that the steering's not working on that Ferrari either, clearly even here.
And they were two major players for this race and the championship season.
Having a look at it here, comes from the onboard.
There he comes, just gets in way too deep. Melo's on the grass and just T-bones Werner.
Now we know.
As we said, you've got to be so careful.
We're done.
When the tires aren't up to temperature, everyone else started to stack up there into the old hairpin. Melo just got it all wrong, had to take to the grass. Werner just an innocent bystander in that one.
Look at that left rear corner on that car.
Are you okay, Stefan?
You hear the "Are you okay, Stefan?" The reason for the question was Johansson had a quick spin as well. But let's go back to that onboard shot once again.
Remember, first lap, going down through the gurney curve. This is the old hairpin, slowing it down a little bit. This is in slow motion right here. Boom. Straight across the racetrack. Werner wouldn't even have seen him coming.
Well, and clearly, I would have to guess that Jamie never expected the 27 P2 Porsche to turn in like that, but still, that was a very optimistic move. Andrew?
I've just spoken to Dave Beaky Sims. He says that's it. There's too much damage. We're going to put it behind the wall and park it.
Boy, it's just painful trying to watch these two cars get back a little bit. And I think now, Jamie, the problem is they'll turn one way but not the other, and he's run out of room against the concrete, so he may be just parked right there.
And this is a huge race to not score points in, because there's bonus points for these endurance races. I think there's 26 points that you can score here. This is a big hole that the Reese boys are going to have to dig their way out for the whole championship season. Look at the disgust there. Jamie Melo had that thrilling victory going down the wire here last year. Now it looks like their day is done.
Well, I was listening to the Farnbacher camp on the scanner. However, they were all talking in German, so I couldn't really tell what Dirk was saying. However, I did check in with Greg Lowles. He said it is severe, severe damage. They're doing whatever they can to try and get the car back to the garage. So the team's saying right now, don't even come to pit lane. We've got a lot of work to do on this, and we need as many hands as we can. So that means get it back to the truck, because then they can have all their crew working on the car.
The good news for the Porsche boys is this should promote the 45 and 44 Lizard cars up to first and second position once they roll through this lap. But Dirk Werner is going to do everything he can to get this car back and get his team. They are one of the best in the business, Farnbacher Lowell. Get the crew to work. Just try and get it out there, get 70% distance and score some points today.
I was going to say, for a lot of people, maybe were wondering, you know, is this a car that was going to be a player in this race? Well, yes, and also they were planning to be a player in the season, and they're more than capable of doing just that.
They have such a great history with Porsche. Horst Farnbacher, who engineers the car, along with Greg Lowles, who's kind of more in a managerial role. They have won numerous championships all over the world with Porsche cars, and when they came on board, and it was literally only about a month ago that they got the word, yes, we need you. We realized that Ferrari have bolstered their ranks. We need more strong Porsches. But right now, things not looking good for Dirk.
Yeah, it looks like this may be it. I don't even know that he's going to be able to make it back. Obviously talking to one of the workers there, and he's going to be pleading his case to get some sort of help, but you can't have that either if you're going to continue.
That's right. You're not allowed outside assistance.
Boy, there's a dejected team owner. Chris?
Yeah, dejected, definitely frustration. Greg, you're in this thing for the championship, so how imperative is it to get that car back to the truck right now?
We'll do whatever we could, obviously. I think now he's stopped. It looks pretty severe, but I think we'll get it back out there. But that's just terrible. I mean, unless something broke on the Ferrari, that's just inexcusable for a driver of that caliber to go into the hairpin like that. We hope we hear something happen to that car.
Obviously, lots of frustration. Andrew?
Yeah, I got another disappointed team boss here, Dave Sims. You saw it on television. What do you think happened?
I don't know until I see Jamie what really happened. I don't think it looked like a genuine mistake to us, but until we get him back, find out what happened.
Now, you said to me before we came on camera, you think you're just going to park it.
Yeah, there's no way of getting it back. The steering's broke on both sides, and especially the left-hand side. And I think the radiator's gone as well.
Hero last year, 0 this year.
Absolutely, yeah, very disappointing.
And there's Dirk Werner, who is now out of the car. And so they have parked it at this stage, and that means it's this car that is going to be the class leader, and in fact is the class leader right now with the team car right behind it. Wolf Hensler